Hello guys, I'm Super Ron. Welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Autoshack for another little episode, and this week we're going French.
I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
So this is a 1995 Clio Williams 2. We've been looking after this for a number of years and it is immaculate. It comes to us every year for its MOT and servicing, and the owner has a key eye for collecting up all the new old stock genuine Renault parts for this. Over the years I've fitted some front shocks which he found in the original Renault boxes. I had to do a cam belt and water pump on this. These things are a little pocket rocket. They weigh next to nothing and they have a 2-litre 16 valve engine squeezed in the front. A problem with having such a big engine in a small car is accessibility, and I found that when I had to do the cam belt and water pump on it, and it turned out to be an engine out job. Luckily these are designed to come down on a subframe because there's no way of getting the tensioner bolt out because it comes up against the chassis leg. And then some of the cam belt cover bolts were a bit rusted, so the Torxes weren't as crisp and able to come out, so we dropped it right down, sat it on the subframe, and it's much easier to do all the cam belt and everything right in front of you and then lower the car back down onto it. Now today's job would have been a lot easier if we'd have done it at the same time, but that was a couple of years ago. But what the car's come in today for is it stopped charging. So the owner has managed to source himself a new old stock alternator for it. But again, the problem with these, there is not a lot of space. So we're gonna pop it on the ramp, have a look inside and see if we can even see the alternator. It is somewhere around here. So as you can see, being front wheel drive, the engine is in front of the front axle, and there's loads of room down the back, which did actually aid me because I had to change the oil pressure sensor, which is down there, and that's for the little gauge on the dash stopped working. So that was a nice easy job. Loads of room down there, but not a lot of room at the front. As you can see, for the cam belt, we are right up against the chassis leg. That's why we dropped it down with this engine mount as well. But it looks like the alternator, you can kind of just see it down there behind the headlight. Another problem with these, the bonnet being at the front, is right in the way, so I think we'll take that off because that's only a couple of bolts. At least that will give me a little bit of access to get down there to the front. So let's have a swap around, get this on the ramp and see if we can find the alternator, which is probably just through there somewhere. And here is that new alternator, all in the Renault box, brand new and genuine. So let's see if we can get to it. Out it comes. And in with the new. It's chucking in the voltage now, so that's all working. Let's get this front end back on. Right, just took it out for a little test drive and we have got a full 13.8 volts, charging lovely, nice and quiet. So we'll call this one job done. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's just been a little quick one, just showing you the awkwardness of the engine bay of the Williams Clio. As you can see, we've got a workshop full of cars, so there's no telling what we're going to have next. So make sure you tune in. But until next time, make sure you have fun.